Right. Hi, hope you're all well. Well, obviously, I just come into my post in January, and I was getting ready. We're looking to recruit new peers and that. Obviously, the Glasgow model is really successful. I was an original peer educator. Jason Wallace trained me at the SDF 2015. And I moved on. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you can out and deliver training in homeless services and rehabilitation centres, I learnt so much for being a peer educator. But now my kind of job is to develop Glasgow peer educators to do other things. It's not just about delivering Naloxone training. No, that's all good and well. We've got a target audience in Glasgow that we can get out, like we are saying, with the family support groups, homeless services, addiction services, right across the board. People sit outside shops in Glasgow city centre and overdose. We see it. Like just going to work in the morning. So we need shopkeepers to be aware of how to use Naloxone. We need, as you're saying, everybody needs to know how to use Naloxone, how to get a hold of it. So my job is just to get that right out, learn how to get my peers. The peers they're all volunteers with the recovery communities throughout Glasgow anyway. They're all very, very proactive. Like the guys that I've got that are here today, like they're brilliant. I've seen them at work in the winter soup kitchen, and the way they are with people, it's amazing. So once they're all trained, obviously everything came to a standstill really. So they've not had any training to go out and deliver Naloxone or supply it. But once that's done, I've really got high hopes for the peers, educators in Glasgow. Right now, obviously, they're going to be doing some training on Zoom, but I'm working on building a better service user engagement. With the guys that are injecting drugs and drug users in Glasgow City Centre. Jason Wallace has got the service user engagement group, which I've been taking part in the last couple of months, and I think we can build on that to bring more people in and get them involved. Guys that are sitting on the corner, guys that are injecting drugs up lanes and in car parks, trying to get them involved, trying to get them connected to the bigger picture. But recovery in Glasgow is fantastic, and I believe harm reduction can be even better, really, a day. And I think we'll be able to take this to a whole different ballgame. What George is doing down there, down south, I think that's amazing. Guys that are using drugs, get them connected, get them involved in the community. Harm reduction's amazing if we use it right. Methadone and what the guys on heroin assisted treatment, that's fantastic. See if you had that back in the day, see if you had that in Glasgow now. I don't know, but we could do. We could achieve so much. We really could. And I really have got high hopes. I'm sorry I've not got a presentation up and running ready to show you, but the stuff that I really think that we're going to be able to do in Glasgow. For yourself, Maribeth and Kirsten, you sent me some stuff last week, Maribeth, and it's amazing. The stuff that I can get these guys trained in. But with John Campbell and Amanda, we can train guys in how to deliver safe injecting training. How to, it's not just all about Naloxone. Really, everybody's dying. Lots of people are suffering. Just the last couple of days, I've heard 2 lasses losing their leg. You know what I mean? Two lasses in their 30s losing their legs. And it's just, I don't know, it's something needs to be done. You know what I mean? And I believe harm reduction can be the catalyst for so much more for the guys out there that's still using drugs in them. that's where we need to go. You can ask me questions, because really I'm stuck on stuff. I can talk all day, but it's probably going to be the same stuff.
I've got a question, Jim. Thanks so much for that. I wonder, just because you've had a lot of involvement, like you mentioned that you were part of the original team that was trained as in peer education with naloxone with Jason, and you were involved in peer supply in naloxone, weren't you, during those early days? You were supplying kits.
Yeah.
I just wondered if you could talk a bit about what that was like and what you all did through that, what sort of places that you supplied naloxone in, and how it worked, because you've got a lot of experience with administering naloxone as well.
Definitely. Well, obviously when I became a peer educator, I was out and about straight away. We were in homeless services, we were in rehabs, the whole lot. However, I was also volunteering with the science community at the time. Kirsten and I administered it. I don't know, I've lost count in how many times I've administered naloxone throughout the last 5 or 6 years. It's just been, it's really crazy. You know what I mean? I've had guys' hearts starting underneath my hand. You know what I mean? When I've been performing CPR to them, it's, the stuff that we done as a group of peer educators. I was involved in the North East recovery community, and we went out into like homeless accommodation, move on services, and we trained up the guys in there, how to administer naloxone. But we also got a lot more of it, because obviously we were all volunteers with the recovery community, so we were able to pass on stuff, how to get them involved in doing other things, and the guys moved on. Some of the guys went through their homeless accommodations out and started joining the recovery communities and got clean. Some of the guys went through and detox and doing after Suboxone and a methadone and got clean, just with being involved in the recovery community. But my main aim, as you know, is to get out into the streets of Glasgow. I do it with the IEP van. We go out on a Friday night. I go out on a Friday night and engage with the guys that are out there using drugs. I wouldn't give you 5 1 mugs without giving you naloxone, mate. No, that's it. No, if you're trained to use naloxone, if not, I'll do an intervention and train you, and I'll make sure you're supplied with naloxone. No, even if you're using cocaine, I say, your pal might be sitting next to you having a heroin. You might be on methadone. You need to be aware of what's happening around about you. So I'll make sure everybody's got naloxone. When you're getting needles at me, I'll make sure they've got naloxone.
And what's it been like working on the IEP van during the whole?
It's a wee bit crazy. So the homeless community in Glasgow City Centre has got the next generation of rough sleepers and guys that inject drugs, just joining the city centre homeless community daily. Lots and lots of people, lots and lots of new faces. That it's really concerning, to be honest, and that's why when I'm able to get my peers and get out and about, we'll be able to do some engaging with guys that don't know. They don't know nothing. They're young boys and young lasses coming in for the first time. They're probably smoking heroin or injecting cocaine, and they need us to be able to show them what to do, how to move on, how to get away from it. And it's not really, it's really sad that's what we've got to now. But I worked in the street team with rough sleepers and chaotic drug users for the last 4 or 5 years, and I believe it's 100 times worse right now than it's ever been.